Okay, I'm going to try to create an adjustable angle. So I'm going to start by creating a circle. I'm going to go ahead and label the center of my circle C. So I'll go over here to my labeler. Because I don't really need this point on my circle, I will hide it. So I will go to Display and choose Hide Point. I do need some points to make an angle. So I'm going to pick a couple arbitrary points. I'm going to pick point D and point E. And I need to go ahead and label those as well. So I'll label the first one as point D. And the second one over here is point E. Now that I have that done, I need to construct or make the segments that will make my angle. So I will select 2 points, and I'm just going to go to Construct Segment. I could also just draw in my segment. And then I'm going to draw on segment radius CD on the other side of my angle. So I'll construct that segment. Now that I have an angle, I can measure this angle. I will select my vertices in order. I see the center of the circle being my middle vertice. So it measures the correct angle, and I will measure my angle. And I can see that at this point it's 92.97 degrees. And as I drag on my circle, I can see that the measure of my angle goes up to 180. But in my adjustable angle, I really want to be able to go up to 360. And so in order to do that, I'm going to need to create my arc angle. And in order to do that, the first thing I need to do is construct another point on my circle. So I'm going to pick a point close to D. I would like to go ahead and label that point F. Now that I have that done, I'm going to select all 3 points so that I can create my arc length that I want it to measure. First, I need to create the arc. So notice I selected them in order, D, F, and E. I will construct an arc through 3 points. Now that I have my arc constructed, I can measure it. And my arc angle matches the angle that I originally had. It's 59.29 degrees. But what I notice about this is that when I choose to drag a point, like point E, that it differs now once I go beyond 180. So now I have my adjustable angle created in which I can use to do a rotation. Okay, I need to construct a quadrilateral so I can use this adjustable angle to rotate it. So the first thing I'm going to do is go select my segment tool and create a quadrilateral over here. I'm going to make it too big just so it's a little bit easier to see my rotation. I have a quadrilateral, just a general 4-sided figure. That kind of looks like an isosceles trapezoid, but it really doesn't matter. I need to have my center of rotation, so I need a point to do my rotation around. So I'm going to mark a point for the center. I'll go ahead and label this point as K. That works. K will be the center of my rotation. And I have this little extra line segment I created over here on my, keep forgetting to hit the selection tool. So I'm going to delete this out just so that I don't have to worry about it. Notice that I erased my center of rotation, so I'm going to go back and put it over here. I often forget to hit my selection tool, unfortunately. So I'm going to go back and label this again. Okay, this time we'll call it M for the middle rotation. Now that I have this selected, I need to use my adjustable angle, and I can swing this point around to get it where I need it to be. And we were looking for 72 degrees, which I think I will mark it as close as I can. Looks like I'm going to get to 72.43 degrees. I'll take that as a close proximity. I need to go ahead and mark the angle which I want to rotate it, since my arc angle is at 72.43 degrees. I will mark my angle. It will rotate it from DCE. You will watch it as I hit mark angle, that it measures up the arc like that. Now that I have my angle marked, I want to go ahead and mark my center of rotation. And we saw the explosion that marked that. I need to highlight my window that will show the figure I wish to rotate. I then go back to my transform menu. I will select rotate. It says rotate it by my marked angle. I see that it did indeed look like it rotated the way I wanted. And then to verify my rotation, I am simply going to select some corresponding points. This point, and then my center of rotation to its corresponding point. And I'm going to choose to measure it just to show you that it did in fact rotate it at the angle I set out. And we can see that when I go from NM to N prime, that it did in fact rotate it at 72.43 degrees.